Hey guys, today we're going to review the Legmaker intake that I just got, the True Cold Air from LMI. And first thing looks, it's beautiful. The carbon fibers, really nice looking, silicone couplers, and the clamps are all high quality. It's a very well put together kit. You can see the filter down there in the grill, from the grill area there. So it's positioned pretty low, right there where the stocked brake duct was. And we're going to go around to the inner fender area where I added a ghetto little screen just to kind of prevent stuff from flying up from the tire to get on the filter in there. So far it's holding, it's working. It's not the prettiest thing, but who cares? You can't see it anyway. So yeah, looks excellent. Really, really nice kit. Let's hear some sounds. So sound-wise, it's not too loud. It's pretty quiet inside. It's hard to hear over the exhaust, but it's got some sound to it. Next thing is temps. So I let it sit in a parking lot here for a little bit, get the temps up, simulate kind of sitting in traffic, whatnot, and then I get going. And it does heat up quicker than the stock box, but it cools down very fast, way faster than the stock airbox does. So that's really nice. As soon as you get moving, the temps just plummet in this thing, which I think is a huge benefit. Whereas a stock airbox takes minutes to cool. So this is going to be a logging part here where I'm driving to my friend's house, pretty much just cruising. So you can see the temps are usually about 3 degrees above ambient. The temperature fluctuated a couple degrees ambient during my cruise over there. So next, let's talk about power. Most people that buy a cold air intake hope to gain some power from it. From testing I've seen and guys at drag race and stuff, it does show to be an improvement in times. Guys have shown some dynos that show power increase. Legmaker, I think, claims 7 to 9 horsepower from one of these. It's probably around that, maybe 5, 6, 7 horsepower. It's nothing you're going to feel, especially in a car like this with almost 500 horsepower to begin with. Now, if you plan on tuning, it might gain a few more power based off the tune getting optimized, which I plan on probably doing in the future. So there is that to consider. Most mods, you would need a tune to optimize them completely. If you're going to do headers, intake, if you're going to do a ported intake or throttle body, any of that, it always helps to have a tune at the end of it to really pull out any kind of extra power that it can provide. So that kind of comes down to the end of it. Is it worth it? That's going to depend on your budget and what you feel is worth it. I bought it for multiple reasons, because of the looks, because of the cooling factor, maybe gain a few horsepower out of it. It adds a little bit of sound from the front of the car, but like I said, with our exhaust, it's a little hard to hear when you're actually driving. So when I bought this, I had realistic expectations. I bought it for all those reasons I listed, not just for a power increase or whatnot. I wasn't expecting 20 horsepower out of an intake. That's just not reality most of the time for most cars. I picked this up from Maryland Speed. I got 10% off plus another 5% off coupon, and it was free shipping, so I think it was $340 something to my door. So I'm very happy with my purchase. Legmaker's had a great reputation in the Mopar community for a long time, and I've always wanted to own one of his intakes, and now I do, and I'm happy I bought it. So my advice to anybody looking to buy an intake would be just have realistic expectations when it comes to it and what you're wanting out of it. After that, it's just, is it worth the money to you? Which goes for any mod on any car. Everybody's going to have their own, opinion on value. So, hope that helps anybody out. Tried to cover all the bases on this, and I'll check you guys on the next video.